This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, he's got it creased here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Defense showing blitz here. Scanning the field. It's Moore. With the catch, it's Concepcion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. He fires downfield. That is broken up and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's an outbound. The catch made.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. Caught near the sticks. It's Rogers. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Caught over the middle. It's Ford. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it, you're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Back to throw. It's Moore. Good throw, complete to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And they keep this championship game drive going. In the 11th play, they've got 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Royer.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy...
The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. To throw, it's Rodriguez. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Let's reel it in. It's Jordan. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Florida. They strike first in this national title bout. The national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Handed off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The pocket breaking down. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Rebels, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after him.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking downfield, it's Rodriguez. Moves out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Tate. And they'll get him down that time.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Gators. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner looking to make a play here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off on some nice positive yards.
He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They're going to run it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Smith. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent line play.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. And this This national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offense.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Point after, not quite through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Breaks free. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
To throw, it's Smith. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Rebels. There was no catching him that time. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's low. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll try a pass here. Makes the catch. It's low. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, it's Rodriguez. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Boy, that was 4th and a mile. I'm surprised they even went for this. What in the world are they thinking? But give them all the credit in the world. They pick it up and keep the drive alive.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. QB keeper all the way. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Dropping back, it's Rodriguez. On the move now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To the air, it's Rodriguez. Throws it to the right. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Tate. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught quickly. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Caught by the receiver. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The tight end has got it. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Important second down play coming up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Dropping back, it's Smith. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Comes up with the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds a soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw. It's Smith. He makes the catch. Touchdown, UNLV. says you need explosive plays, Dirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Tied up here in the third quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as he tries to avoid 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Florida, to put them on top now. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 10-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. No huddle now for the offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Looking to pass. It's Rodriguez. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with his tight end against this secondary, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Powers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The offense going with the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to pass. It's Smith. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here's the 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Rodriguez. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle, but 1st down.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion,
Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He's absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Keeps it on the design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. With Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
And the game just good enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And completion makes it second and short. Back to pass. It's Smith. Here's the target, and it's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. It's another first down as they get near the 50 now. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Throws to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to the left side. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Breaks into the open.
Oh, man, Chris.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. The coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Finding space at the 20. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
If that's any indication of what we're going to see today, we're in for some hard hitting. Quarterback's got to be careful with taking hits like that.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch is made down the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw it again. Oh, escapes the tackle. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Escapes the pocket. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. And he'll set up to throw. He lets it go on the move. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. First set of downs, 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Smith. He makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Pump over the middle. It's Green. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball at the 31. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. He's looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here, and the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air, it's Smith. Receiver makes the grab.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, how about this? There's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
And he drops back in the gun. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. Looking downfield, it's Smith. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Rebels! Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Looking deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game,
kick this away to get us going here. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Smith. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, UNLV.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
UNLV 7, North Carolina 0.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Play action fake. Looking to throw.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Chris, I'm a bit surprised they went with play action here on third and such a long distance to gain. The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you're asking your quarterback to catch the snap. Now he's got to take his eyes off of the coverage by worrying about a play action, and the result is a sack.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Caught for the completion. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's Smith. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They're going to run it here. He's bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Receiver makes the catch. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. This time it's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
You know, in third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A new set of downs after that completion. Scanning the field, it's Smith. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Smith. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line. Kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Bringing it out, it's Bryant. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Third down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. To throw, it's Smith. Defense is coming after him. Tight end makes the grab. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. To dart to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Rebels. And they jump on top here in the second half.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. And it's caught! Touchdown, UNLV!
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
North Carolina, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bryant. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go.
Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Buffaloes will kick this away to get us going. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. But he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
You know, teams can go years without an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. It's very rare to start a game, but also the kind of start you dream about, especially when you can do it in front of this home crowd.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Colorado, 0.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First and 10, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush. He's sacked.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring clip. The offense will now take over at the 30. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. First play looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding, and here comes the penalty mark. Getting set. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Many steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. First open and get a big gain on the ground. I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. The pass rush gets. kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. To throw, it's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. He breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here. Let's it go. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. QB to the tight end for a completion. Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Dropping back, it's Williams. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Smith. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking right. This one caught. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. First and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air. It's Smith. Looking to the end zone. Well, this is incomplete. We have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Caught over the middle. It's Stowers. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down across the 20. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Dropping back, it's Williams. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there, good effort. Now it's third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, A lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Bryant. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Arizona State, 3.
Bringing it out, it's Stowers. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. No chance to catch him there.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. First play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to pass. It's Smith. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And we're able to get him down. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they can kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
Arizona State, 10.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stowers. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's incomplete pass here on this RPO, and typically you see these RPOs thrown quickly. Make the read, process, ball out, get the ball to the playmakers and let them do their thing. I guess if there's a silver lining, at least there wasn't an illegal man.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out. It's Stowers. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. One more play before they head to the locker room. Gets it out quickly to the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Back to pass. It's Smith. The pass rush closing in. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the stop with the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Makes the grab on the move. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The offense sets up with a first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, UNLV. This offense really clicking. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Now the try here for the extra point. They go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stowers. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Williams. Sacked. Dropped at the 3.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting